everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm WelfareFish, and today here we are on Overwatch. And today is the video I think a lot of you guys have been waiting for. The 500 subscriber Q&A is here. We got a lot of questions, and by a lot I mean like there's a solid 10, but still a good amount of questions. Today's video is also going to be a live commentary as well, due to the fact of my upload studio on Xbox is still kind of glitching out, and I don't know why, so I can't really record the commentary over gameplay stuff that I would usually do for usually the channel update or videos like this. So we're going to be doing some good old-fashioned live commentary Q&A type stuff, so if I do kind of make some comments about the game going on, I apologize. Real quickly, I want to say, though, thank you guys for supporting the channel recently. It's just been insane, as always. You guys hit the like goal on last video, and I think that you guys are going to hit today's like goal of 18 likes. I'm going to kind of bring it down for you guys, give you guys another, I think, easy day in a sense. 18 likes shouldn't be too hard for us to hit. We are an insane group of people, and you guys are an insane group of subscribers and supporters of the channel, so hopefully we can hit 18 likes for the Q&A. I think we can. I mean, hopefully we can, right guys? Right. All right, so we're gonna hop right into it. A lot of these questions come from Discord and YouTube. We got no questions from Twitter, so that kind of hurt, guys. Let that be known. I was kind of stung. All right, so the first question, guys, is going to be coming in from Som on the Discord, and he asked, what other games do I like besides Destiny 1, 2, and Overwatch? And that's actually a really great question, because I mainly have just uploaded, you know, Destiny 1, 2, and Overwatch. So that's a really great question, actually. I mean, I've been preferring a lot recently, just Fortnite Battle Royale, something I've been playing a lot of, and I plan on bringing some of it to the channel. Also, Call of Duty World War II came out, so I've been checking that out a little bit since this video has been out. I mean, it's only been out for like a day, so I've checked it out a little bit. And that's also another game that I'm just kind of looking into. I've always been a big Call of Duty fan, except for the past couple years, because I haven't really enjoyed too much of the futuristic stuff. But I'm a very big first-person shooter kind of guy. But I do like my kind of like role play, like stuff like that, maybe like a Mass Effect here and there. I just like a lot of video games in a sense. I don't know, sports games have never really been something that I like to play. But so I hope that answers your question, Som. Thank you for asking. Next question comes from my boy Ritzdog on the Discord as well, which is what other games do I plan on playing on the channel besides Overwatch, which is actually a really great question. Because I kind of just answered it as well. I plan on trying to bring some Call of Duty World War II to the channel, still bringing some Destiny 2 content, even though I know it's not the most popular thing in the world, because a lot of the community is kind of upset with it. And I am too, but that's another video, that's another topic. So probably still some Destiny 2. I want to bring some Fortnite Battle Royale. Still doing Overwatch, obviously, especially with the announcement of the new hero and everything like that. I also want to maybe bring some Rainbow Six Siege, just a lot more shooter stuff to the channel. And also just stuff that I would enjoy doing that I think you guys might enjoy as well. Because, I mean, I guess my hope is that you guys are here on the channel for me and not necessarily just, like, to watch Overwatch gameplay. I don't know. So that's kind of my goal, is to make sure that you guys are there for me and not just my, like my gameplay. I don't know if that makes enough sense. So I do plan on bringing Fortnite Battle Royale, some more Destiny 2, Call of Duty World War II, like some of those I can name off the top of my head right now, but thanks Ritz for your question. Next question comes from Z Garlic Bread on Discord, which is, why did I choose to start making Overwatch content? Which is actually a really good question, because if you guys don't know the channel, like kind of like history, I made a lot of Destiny 1 content in terms of the content I would make. I just got domed by a widow. But I used to make a lot of Destiny 1 content, and then I went on a hiatus and came back kind of just making some random games and then making more Overwatch stuff. And it's because the Overwatch community is so large and vast that it's very easy for me to go ahead and grow my channel. This video be without a controller disconnection. But I mean, like I was saying, the Overwatch community is just super large, and it's very easy for me to get out there and tell people about my channel. As well as I'm a pretty big fan of the game, and it's kind of funny because I originally like didn't like Overwatch, but like I do now, so it's like that's kind of fun. This Hanzo's actually decent. Why can't I be a decent Hanzo? Jesus. But I kind of just started making Overwatch content because I had enjoyed playing the game for a while, and I was like, you know what, why not? It's got a lot of community, and it's got a very large community and a lot of like good heart to it, unless you like run into a bunch of toxic lobbies, which seems to be more and more often nowadays. But so there's that. But I mean, that's kind of why I got into making Overwatch content, just because I enjoyed the community, I enjoyed the people I was surrounding myself with. My friends were also playing it a lot of them, like advocating, being like, hey Fish, you should go ahead and make this. And I was like, all right, let's play this and make content. Sure, why not? So thank you for your question, Garlic Bread. But yeah, that's kind of why I decided to make Overwatch content. Hopefully that answers your question, at least to somewhat. I don't know. I think it answered the question. That's the hope, at least. Another question comes from Nico. I'm not going to repeat all those numbers because that's a lot. It's like, it's so many numbers, man. Why? Which is, what date did I start Overwatch and why do I like it? Well, Overwatch, I started playing about Christmas of last year, so it's almost been a full year since I started playing Overwatch. And originally, which is the funny thing, I didn't like Overwatch. I heard about it and I was like, oh, it's gonna be really stupid. It's made by Blizzard. Like, yeah, sure. I had played Blizzard games before, like Diablo and stuff like that, but I was like, it's gonna be stupid and it's gonna flop because it's not usually like Blizzard makes in a sense. You know what I mean? Me being stereotypical old me, which and I was kind of like, oh, you know, it's not gonna make sense. It's whatever. I'll be stupid. So I didn't touch it for like when it came out in May. I just didn't touch it. I was like, it's stupid. I don't care. And then Christmas came around, all my friends were playing it because like Destiny 1 was kind of hitting like this big kind of ditch in a sense where like it just wasn't fun to play. And so we were like, I got it and I finally checked it out on like Black Friday of like that year. So I guess it was more November, checked it out, started playing it, and I really started to like it and enjoy it. And I mean, now that I've been playing it for a while, I do like it because it's just a good game overall. Like, it's funny, like I'm no longer stereotypical me being like, hey, this game sucks. And it's actually a very decent game. I'm very like, there are things that aggravate me, obviously, like any video game. But all in all, I do like the game, and I think it's a good game. And I just like enjoying being able to play with my friends and just have a good time and being able to have like my own role and just being able to be me. That Hanzo needs to stop. So hopefully, again, that answers your question. Thank you for asking as well. Next question comes from Epic Warrior on YouTube in the comments section, which is, how do I record my content? Which is a question that I've been getting a lot in a sense. And I record my content a couple of different ways. As you heard me mention in the beginning of the video, I use Upload Studio to kind of do more of my like gameplay commentaries, where like I'll just put some gameplay in the background and then like go ahead and commentate. Or I will go ahead and use or I'll go ahead and use Mixer to go ahead and stream and do a lot more live commentary stuff. And then obviously when I stream, I use Twitch. If you guys want me to do a full in-depth video on how I do like all of my editing and recording and stuff like that, I can do it, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking. But I kind of want to just give like the general answer, because like it's like, hey, this is what I do, that's how I do it. But if you guys really want to fully see how I do everything, I can go ahead and maybe try to get that video out for you guys as well. I don't know, but let me know if you guys would like that down in the comment section below. But yeah, hopefully that kind of answers your question, Epic. And like I said, if you do want me to make more in-depth video, don't be afraid to ask me in the comment section below. But thank you for the question as well. The next question is from Terra Magic on YouTube from the comment section, which is, do I have an upload schedule? And that's kind of a question that I've been bouncing around for a lot right now. And there's a couple things in the horizon I don't want to fully announce. So for now, I'm going to say no. But I don't think that answer is going to be no for a while, because you know, screw it. I'm going to just tell you guys what's going on and how it's happening and what's happening and what's going on. So do I have an upload schedule? Not right now, like I was just saying. And maybe the next week and a half, I think we will. And the reason being, I've been talking with Gold. As you guys know, Gold, or Omega Wolf, he edited for me. He's a good friend of mine. And he's talked about possibly coming back and, like, editing for me, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of excited to, like, see if that happens. Because if that happens, it's going to let me get more content out for you guys. And therefore, might actually be able to establish a solid upload schedule of, like, maybe every other day and then a video on each day of the weekend. But maybe that's just kind of, like, a little bit of a parameter of what's going on in the future. But Tara, thank you for asking the question. But so yeah, for now, no, but maybe soon. that's how I'm gonna finalize that question there. Next question comes from Brojan on Discord, which is, where do I live? Now, I'm not gonna get super specific with this, and by the way, these are getting to more of the real life questions. I'm not gonna get super specific with this because that seems kind of just a little bit too. I don't want to die in my sleep. So I mean, hopefully you guys can kind of understand that. But I will say this much. I live in the United States, and I live on the East Coast, and I live in the state of Pennsylvania. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. I'll narrow it down to a state. But yeah, I live in the state of Pennsylvania in the U.S., and so it's just kind of a fun time. It's kind of boring place some days. I mean, living in the same place for like most of my life, it's kind of boring, but it's got its own flavor to it, you know? There's days when I wake up and I'm like, I hate this place. And there's other days when I wake up and I'm like, hey, this place is pretty chill. It's just this big balancing game of like what's going on every day or how I just feel about it. But it's also kind of like just a small area. It's not like it's some big city like New York or LA, which is a place which are places where I really want to end up going if I'm ever given the opportunity. But for now, we're here, and like I said, it's not too bad of a place, but it's not the best place in the world in my opinion. I mean, it's better than like I think like Kansas or Iowa, where there's just more plains. I mean, right? Exactly. Hopefully, and if anybody lives in Kansas or Iowa or something like that, I'm not trying to like offend you. It's just how I feel. So hopefully you guys can understand that. Oh no. Okay, we're dead. I am not playing good because I'm just trying to make sure I answer these questions well enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Brojan. Thank you for asking, and like I said, it came from him on the Discord. Now the next question comes from LMFA. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's like a bunch of O's and like they're capitalized and like lowercase. It's kind of cool. And he asked the question: if I make it big on YouTube, will I make a face reveal, or like will I have a face reveal? I mean, I think so. But then I obviously I think so because a lot of people have face reveals. It's just kind of how it is, you know. You usually do. I know there's big channels out there that haven't done face reveals and they're like big channels. But I think that if I were to get big, yeah, I'd want to. But this year, I don't know. I just kind of am one of those things where I want to make sure that I have a good enough audience that like will kind of like respect me and stuff. And I'm like, hey guys, this is how I look like in real life, you know. So I think I will do a face reveal. But then also comes the question of what do I consider big on YouTube? Which, I mean, you guys a lot of know the story about like me and YouTube and how I got into it. And if you don't, I'm gonna kind of quickly explain it right now. Which is like I've always grown up watching people do YouTube, and I was like, hey, you know, that's kind of cool. Like I like watching that. It's cool. It's just kind of like something I'd like to do because I like playing a ton of video games. I always have. And so when I started doing it, I actually had a first channel called Fishy Plays Everything, which is a really childish name. It started back when I was like 10 or something like that. And it was a really childish channel, more where I did a bunch of Minecraft stuff, and I was like the generic 10-year-old that wanted to do Minecraft videos with a squeaky voice, except my voice wasn't squeaky because I had like hit puberty. So I mean, there was that. But yeah, so I mean, there was that, and I kind of started doing YouTube with that channel, Fishy Plays Everything. Don't go looking for it, because it's not there. It doesn't exist. I deleted it for this purpose of whenever I started this new channel. And I deleted that, and it was just fun to do, but I stopped doing it, obviously. Then I came back with a channel called Slider Gaming, which was this channel. And I kind of did stuff sporadically on there, because my plan was to do a bunch of videos with a bunch of my friends, and that kind of fell through, and it came less of like a group community channel and more of something I could do on my own. And it became something I was going to do on my own, and it did, and I kind of rebranded it to WelfareFish, where I was able to just kind of be me and just do what I wanted to do. And so, I mean, and now we have WelfareFish, the channel, and here we are today. So it's like, and we're growing very rapidly, and I thank you guys for that every chance I get, because without you guys, I don't know what I would do in terms of me being me on YouTube. And you guys are just there every day to help me continue growing, liking my videos, and like everything like that. So I think big on YouTube for me, maybe let's just shoot for like, maybe we'll say like, this might change obviously, but 10,000 subscribers. Maybe that's when I'll do a face reveal, maybe. And I mean, you guys don't know my goals. We'll talk about that maybe in another video, but like, I'll just kind of quickly say, my goal is to hit like 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. So I mean, that's like a year away in a sense. So I mean, we might hit that goal, we might not. That was kind of rambly answer, LMFAO, but I mean, I hope that kind of like answers your questions and kind of gives you a little bit more than you asked for as well too. So hopefully that answers your question to an extent. But yes, I probably will do a face reveal to kind of simply answer it. But thank you for your question. I appreciate it as always. We got another question here from Z Garlic Bread coming back on the Discord, and he's got a real life question as well this time too. Which, what is my real name? Which I've said it before in multiple videos. Also, some of my friends have said it. And if you just haven't heard it, I'll kind of come out and officially say it. My name is Christian. You're gonna hear me, maybe you're gonna hear my friends kind of now like refer to me a lot as that. You might have heard them already before, and that's what they always call me. Just because it is what it is. No one really calls me WelfareFish when I'm like in like a lobby, because I usually do a lot of things with my friends. You also hear a lot of people call me Mouthy, which is for a lot of the old subscribers of the channel. You guys are gonna know that my gamer tag on Xbox used to be MouthyMan92, which is like the default gamer tag that Xbox gave me, and I had it for like a solid year, 2 years, 3 years even, and I just never changed it until recently because I got kind of serious about YouTube in a sense of how I wanted to do it. So I mean, but that's that. I just got outplayed by Hanzo. I'm kind of sad now. But yeah, that's kind of my real name. My real name is Christian. Hopefully that answers your question. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward answer. But yeah, so thank you for the question, Garlic. I appreciate it. Now, the last question we kind of have here is coming from London Han on YouTube, which is, what is my favorite food? And then also, what is my favorite animal? Always, my favorite food, I'm gonna have to, and it's gonna be kind of general, is potatoes. And it's gonna be, like I said, kind of general when I say it, but I just like potatoes because, like, come on now, you can do so much of them. You can bake them, you can butter and parsley them, you can mash them, you can make sweet versions of them, and by make I mean there's actually just another plant you grow, but like it also still exists. I mean, you can just do so much with potatoes, and I think that's why they're my favorite food. Except the only thing I don't like about potatoes is like instant mashed potatoes, because I think those are disgusting, because it's like a powder and it's nasty. Like, I'll still eat them, but like I'm not the biggest fan of instant mashed potatoes. I'll come out and say it, and I'll say it proud. I think instant mashed potatoes are stupid and they're the devil. I mean, it's just how I feel. But like actual potatoes, I can get down with that, definitely. And to answer your second question of what's my favorite animal is going to have to probably be the whale shark, because they're pretty cool, because they're like part whale, part shark, and they're a whale shark. And I don't know, they're just really cool animals. They're pretty chill too, because it's like if you read up on them, like they're whale sharks, so it's like everybody's like, oh, sharks, they're super menacing and scary. But as it turns out, they're like actually not that menacing and scary at all. And they're just kind of like super chill. They got like 3-centimeter throats, so they can only like krill, but like you can still get swallowed up and just chill in their mouth the whole time, but like not get sucked down because you're like a human and they're like not able to swallow you. Like they can swallow like your toe maybe, but like probably not even. But they're just pretty cool animals. I mean, whale sharks are pretty chill. Maybe I'll put one up on the screen right now if you haven't seen one before. I'll put it up somewhere during this kind of discussion on whale sharks. We'll see though. We'll see how I feel. We're doing a lot better this game. But that answers your question, London, and hopefully, I hope it does. I answered both of them. I don't know. I hope I've answered all your guys' questions the way you guys wanted them to be answered, or like the answers you guys kind of got. And if I didn't, I apologize. It's also just kind of nerve-wracking because I was going to do like more of a scripted video for this, but I wasn't really able to. I mean, I'm just so grateful for you guys doing what you do and sticking with me through all the ups and downs. And it's just really cool to be able to sit back and realize I have people that appreciate my content and appreciate what I do. So it's like, thank you guys for everything. It just means a lot, as always. But I want to end up the Q&As kind of differently than I would end up certain videos, or kind of differently than other people end up their Q&As, because obviously I've answered all of your questions, but I have a question for you guys. Hopefully you guys will answer it in the comment section. I mean, that's like the hope. I mean, it's kind of a funny question, but the question is, who would win in a fight? A Shaquille O'Neal-sized loaf of Wonder Bread, or 15 baby ducklings? Now, there are a couple parameters to this question, and hopefully you guys will kind of like stick with them. So with the Shaquille O'Neal sized loaf of Wonder Bread, first off, like I've been saying, it's the size of Shaquille O'Neal, so it's like a solid like 250 pounds, like basketball player size, like really tall. I mean, if you haven't seen pictures of Shaq, I mean, then you're missing out, all right? But it's still got the bread still has the plastic wrap on it. It's a little bit moldy because it's like it's been sitting out there and stuff like that. You guys know how mold works, hopefully at least. But it's been sitting out, so it's kind of a little bit moldy, and it's just kind of chilling there. The ducklings, on the other hand, are hungry because, I mean, they're ducklings, and also they're also very angry because someone kicked their mother, so they're kind of upset about that, and so they're kind of in a frenzy right now, and they're very hungry because also their mother's like missing because it was kicked. But I mean, very interesting in terms of that. And another thing too as well, like if you guys don't know, bread's very bad for ducks, so it's like just kind of keep that in mind. But and also the way that like the ducks would technically win the fight is if like there's like barely any bread left. So I mean there's that as well. Hopefully you guys will figure it out, answer the question down below. There is no right answer in a sense, but there is also no right answer. There's no right answer. Wait, no, I messed that up. Oh god. But yeah, that's my question for you guys. Who'd win in a fight? 15 baby ducklings or a Shaquille O'Neal-sized loaf of Wonder Bread? Hopefully that'll kind of get your brains thinking, and you'll be kind of wondering what's wrong and what's going on. But that's going to do it for this video, guys, this Q&A. Obviously, I know we didn't finish the match, but I just kind of started recording and kept recording. I don't know. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you guys for asking questions for the Q&A. I appreciate it. I'd like to do one of these again. Probably like maybe we'll say 1,000 subscribers. We'll do another one possibly, because by then we'll have another 500 subscribers added onto the channel. Or like 480, however specific you want to get about it. But we'll have a lot more people on the channel, probably a lot more questions, and yeah. So that's the next time we'll probably do a Q&A, and that's, like I said, that's probably just all depend on what happens. But again, thank you guys for your support as always. If you're new to the channel and this is your first video you're seeing, you're probably a little bit confused on just how I am and how I like act as a person. And if you are confused, there's more videos on my channel. Go ahead and subscribe, check them out, so you can stay updated whenever I do new content. As well as go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll see whenever I upload things right away. And you can be like, hey, this dude has a new video out. Let's go watch it. Oh, I missed that rocket. That's bad. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to like the video. It's that 18 like goal for this video. And yeah, I will talk to you all next time. Some of my newest videos are popping up on the screen now. I've been WelfareFish. I'll talk to you all next time. Take care and goodbye.